Hi and welcome to Coffee Time Astrology with me, your host Lisa Michelle. Today's episode is looking at the houses in astrology. If you haven't done so already, be sure to listen to the last 2 episodes because I give mini lessons on the key words and meanings of each of the 12 zodiac signs and also the 10 planets. So today's episode is going to give you a brief mini lesson in the meanings behind each house in the zodiacal wheel. The first house is the house of the self. It's the first impression that you give to people when they first meet you. It's how you're perceived by others, and it's the mask that you wear. It also represents your personality, your physical appearance, and also your mannerisms. Your temperament is also here in the first house, and it's your lens to the world. It's how you initiate things, and it's your physical body and your physical appearance. The second house is the house of money, your finances, your possessions. It's how you earn your income. It's your assets, it's your values, your gifts and talents, your self-worth and also your self-value as well. It also represents your attitude towards money, your savings and your personal resources. The third house. Third house represents communication. It's your relationships to your siblings, your close friends, your family and your neighbours. It represents early learning, schools, your language skills. It's your speech and writing style. It's your thinking or thought process. It's your local network. It also represents short journeys like car journeys, your mindset, and the third house also represents technology. The fourth house. The fourth house represents your home. It's your property, family, your ancestry and your family history. It's cultural and family roots. It's your place of sanctuary. It's your home life. It's also your parents. Could be your mother or the maternal influence in your life. And it represents the relationship with your mother or your maternal abilities or your maternal influence as well. The fifth house. The fifth house is the house of pleasure. It's the house of fun, games, entertainment, creativity. It's your hobbies. It's your inner child. The fifth house also represents your view on love. It's romance in your life. And it's your first or new love encounters. It also represents children and your relationship with children. And it's also your approach to parenthood. And it also represents the father or paternal influence in your life. The sixth house. The sixth house represents the mundane. It's your daily routines. It's your habits, your personal sacrifice. It's your workplace, your work ethic. It represents your colleagues in work. It represents health and well-being and your exercise regime and your diet. And it also represents small pets. The seventh house. The seventh house represents relationships, your partnerships, both personal and business. It's the house of marriage, your open enemies, and it's your attitude to romance. And it's your attitude to all relationships, types of people that you attract. And it also represents litigation and the lower courts. It's contracts, commitment, and it's your deep-rooted needs. The eighth house. The eighth house represents death, rebirth, transformation, loss, sex, intimacy, the occult. It's about your shared resources and shared possessions. And it's other people's or partners' money, inheritance, investments, your legacies. It's all about power and control. It's about self-searching, research and investigation. The ninth house. The ninth house is the house of good luck and fortune. It represents higher education, long distance, travel, adventure. It's your spirituality, religion, and your belief system. It represents philosophy, the law. It's your self-development. It's about growth, expansion. It's your dreams and inspiration, your motivation. It also represents publishing and literature. The 10th house. The 10th house represents your career, your vocation. It's your public image. It's your reputation, your status. It can also represent fame. It represents authority and power, structure, discipline. It's authority figures. It represents leadership. It's your calling. It's your aspirations, your achievements, your accomplishments, and it can represent the father or mother figure in your life. The 11th house. The 11th house represents your friendships, your allies, your community, your tribe. It's your like-minded groups of people. It's your social status, it's your network, and it's where you have your power and recognition. The 11th house also represents helpful causes and memberships. It's organisations. It's your intellectual connections. It represents electronic media. And it's your innovation. It's very futuristic. And your hopes, dreams and wishes. The 12th house. The 12th house represents the unconscious. Things beyond the physical plane, psychics, spirituality, your imagination. It's the metaphysical. The 12th house represents endings, self-undoing, loss, transcendence, closure. It also represents institutions, prisons, hospitals, temples, yoga. It's charity work. And the 12th house also represents large pets or animals. Now that you have the basic meanings of each of the houses in astrology, you can use my last 2 episodes with your mini lessons, learning the key information around the 12 zodiac signs, the 10 planets and the 12 houses, and start putting this information into action and reading birth charts like a pro. I really hope that you've enjoyed my mini series in learning the basics of the 12 zodiac signs, the 10 planets and the 12 houses in astrology, and I cannot wait for my next episode where we'll be using a celebrity birth chart to bring this information to life to help you learn how to read a birth chart. Be sure to add the 3 mini lessons to your playlist and play them over and over again until you know the meanings off by heart without needing to use your cheat sheets. So I'll see you next time to read celebrity birth charts.